In this question, you're asked to solve this equation algebraically. So we're starting with 4 sine squared x is equal to 3 tan squared x minus 1. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to convert the tan squared into 3 sine squared x over cos squared x. So sine squared over cos squared is same as tan squared. And then we have minus 1. And I'm going to multiply both sides. I'm going to get rid of that denominator because it's actually I'm not going to get rid of the denominator. I'm just going to get a I'm going to get rid of that denominator there. And we're going to end up with 4 sine squared x cos squared x is equal to 3 sine squared x minus cos squared x. So at this point we're going to convert this cos squared into a 1 minus sine squared x. Okay, and then on the right hand side this ends up being 4 sine squared x minus minus 1. Okay, so moving this over to the other side here, I end up with 4. Let's just write this line here, 4 sine squared x cos squared x. And then moving to this side, I get 4 sine squared x cos squared x minus 4 sine squared x, and that's equal to negative 1. I'm going to factor out the 4 sine squared x, and we're left with cos squared x minus 1. And what we've generated here is, again, another Pythagorean identity, and we can convert that into sine squared. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to factor out the negative, and we end up with our Pythagorean identity, 1 minus cos squared x equals negative 1. I'm going to divide both sides by negative 4, so I get sine squared x. This 1 minus cos squared I'm going to convert to sine squared, and negative 1 over negative 4 gives me positive 1 over 4. So in the end I end up with sine 4x equals 1 over 4. I'm going to square root both sides, and that's going to give me sine squared equals plus minus 1/2. I know that sine squared can only equal the positive 1/2, so I get sine squared x equals 1/2, and again I can then solve for sine, and so I get sine x is equal to plus minus 1 over root 2. And so there's our solution. We can solve for then x. We know that it's going to be in the 45-degree positions in every quadrant. So we have pi over 4. X is equal to pi over 4. And then it's going to, each solution then repeats itself every 90 degrees. So it's going to be plus n pi over 2, where n is an integer. So there's our solution, and then we've generalized it for all values, because this is one set of solutions and it just repeats itself every 2 pi.